Well, it's safe to say that my first week on Kindle Vella is done, complete. It is Friday. My first story was posted, printed, published, however you want to say it, on Sunday. But just gonna kind of do a Friday review here, and things I like, things I don't like. So, things I like: serialized format. Seems to fit well with my schedule. I can write somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 words per day, continue the story, and that's one thing I enjoy about it. Other things I like about it, well, the token system I think is a pretty good idea. Although I feel like in some ways it reminds me of going to the arcade or going to those places where you have to buy, like the county fair. You can get 20 tokens, but when everything is 3 or 5 tokens to do something, you always end up with those few at the end, and you end up having to buy more if you're going to use them up or give them to somebody else. So the token thing, that's fine. You know, it encourages people to keep reading and invest more into other people's stories. And I mean, if it didn't work at your local county fair, they wouldn't have been doing it for so long. So there's that as well. There are the bonuses, and I highly doubt that I will be seeing any kind of bonus at any time soon. I'll get to that in a bit too. Other features I like: asking your readers questions and interacting with them, adding notes to a part of your story. Because mine is historical fiction, based on real events, I'll add little snippets of information at the end that might not have been told or realized in the story itself. I just always liked those little snippets of information when I was reading something. So I do like that about the platform. Things I don't like. Kindle Vella has been out for about a year now. It's only available in the US, so they're like slowly launching this platform out, seeing how well it does. Writers have jumped onto it. But having said that, after a year, if you are watching this video on YouTube, there's a very good possibility you have never even heard of this. Amazon and Kindle are not doing a very good job of rolling out this platform. Granted, I think that they're trying to create a good foundation, a lot of material, good material that is available to readers for when they finally do, I don't know, announce it to the public, launch it full swing, actually invest some money into making it a big part of what they have to offer. I really hope that is what their goal is, because if this has been their big launch of this new platform, I would have to say they've fumbled the ball, dropped it, tossed it to... they really have not been focusing on this very well, if that is the case. But I think they weren't going to do a full launch not knowing if writers were actually going to invest into it and put their products on there. So I have a feeling that is what they're aiming at. Having a lot of things, a lot of options to pull readers off of Wattpad and other outlets in order to have that already made audience ready to go with new product, new material for them to enjoy. And I really have to hope that was their strategy. Having said that, there's two ways that I learned about this. One, checking my Amazon books, I really noticed it when I uploaded my last book on Amazon. The Last Journalist, Life and Times of Michael Hastings. And there was an option at the very top of the screen about Kindle Vella. I did not click on it. I wasn't familiar with it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I came across it again later through YouTube when a video popped up in my feed talking about using Kindle Vella, and I kind of said, what the hell's Kindle Vella? So watching that video and having them explain it and seeing some people's good experiences with it and other people's not so great experiences, you only really miss out if you don't give it a shot. Kind of like my first books being published on Amazon. Had I not done that, I would be in a different place in my life right now, and I'm kind of scared to know what that would have looked like. Well, something's moving around out here. Weird. Anyways, so things I don't like about the platform. Aside from doing videos on here, taking screenshots of the book on Kindle and sharing that on Instagram, there is no share feature for your story on the platform. So if you go to Kindle and you find your story and it shows like how many episodes or chapters there are so far, what is available, what the story is about, you're not going to see that that sideways V that takes you to all the options where you can share it to. There's nothing. There's no share option whatsoever. You can't share a link on Twitter. You can't share a link on your blog. There's zero options for that whatsoever. That irritates me. It's a very simple and easy way for not just you, but also anybody who's read it and liked it to share it with other people. So that essentially, to me, like pretty much kills any type of natural growth that you would have, not just on your product, but the site as a whole. And I don't know how they overlooked that. It's very irritating. It is something that is really, really bugging me, and I wish that they would do something about that. As of right now, I've got, I think my 5th or 6th episode was just uploaded today. And as of right now, I have 1 follower, which is me, because I want to make sure that that there's notifications going out and that Kindle is operating like it should with Vella. And so far it is. I've got notifications every time I post on there, so I know that's working. But as for readers, I've had 0. Not a single one. So again, it's very hard to promote and put out your work when there's no sharing feature on there. And that's royally bugging me. I wasn't expecting anything at first. As with most of my books, there's like a lag time between when it goes up and when purchases or viewings start to be made. I'm not the type of person to invest money to get people to buy my products. Anytime I've tried that in the past, it was a complete waste of money, especially via Facebook. Facebook is absolutely horrible with advertising, regardless of how much you spend. I've had zero luck with that. And even when I did promotions on Amazon, I saw no uptick in sales when I did do promotions on there. I tried it with 3 or 4 different books, and in no case did I see anything more than sales that I normally would have seen anyways. So I'm not the type of person to start throwing money into advertising into a big pot and wait for people to start biting and purchasing whatever it is I put on there. So that's not an option for me. And overall, I have to say it's only been a week. But these are some of my observations, and after a year, I don't know how they haven't put a way to share material with the rest of the internet. That's irritating. So I'm going to continue to write my story on there. Maybe with the addition of more episodes, more chapters, things will change. People will start taking a look to see what the heck it is I'm working on. But overall, it is if I didn't enjoy doing it, I probably would have already quit. So I want to see the story through. It's going to be a long endeavor, and perhaps when I have more episodes on there that are available, people will see that it looks like something that is consistently on schedule. Hopefully they think it's a good story and worth investing in. And yeah, I think as long as I just don't quit on it, it could be a fruitful endeavor. So that's where I'm at. 0 views so far. Not throwing in the towel, just looking to see how things might turn around, and hopefully Amazon and Kindle will change a few things in the future to make it easier for people to actually share their work. It's kind of ridiculous that's not a thing on there, but we'll wait and see. Keep on typing.